beautiful day outside.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a what I cook / what I eat in a day. I was thinking about a video to film for this week, and I decided to go for this what I eat in a day because my grocery shopping haul as a girly in her fitness era went really well. You guys gave it so much love. I'm gonna link it in the description in the card if you want to go watch it if you haven't. But it inspired me and gave me this idea to do a what I eat in a day as a girly in her fitness era. Very new to her fitness era, I might add, but I thought it would still be inspirational and fun to see. It's already 11:35 in the morning, so the first thing that I do typically when I wake up is do my morning routine and then try to go to the gym instantly. Doing it bright and early in the morning and getting out of the way is what works for me. I'm going to be eating some red seedless grapes and some watermelon. It looks super good. There's just something about a fruit plate every time that looks so cute, especially in a little cute container. But yes, this is going to be my breakfast before the gym. I'm going to finish this up and then we're just going to keep going along the day and see what I make for lunch, dinner, snacks. Okay guys, I'm back from the gym, but that gym experience was such an L because I didn't take a rest day. I went yesterday and I don't know who I thought I was. I was running on that treadmill like I was Shakira Richardson. Like I don't know who I thought that I was, but today my legs felt it. I literally kept catching a Charlie horse and it was so embarrassing because I had to keep stopping the machine to like rub out my Charlie horse, and I was clutching my pearls trying to look like I wasn't in pain, but I was dying. And then I would calm down, restart the treadmill, and it would happen like 10 minutes later. So I gave up. I was only there for like 30 minutes. I'm back home and I'm gonna make my lunch because I'm already hungry. Today for lunch I'm going to be making squash, but it's like a Mexican squash dish. It's basically just squash, tomato, onions, and tomato sauce, and you reduce it, boil it, and it makes a very good tasty lunch with some cheese. It's low calorie, and so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna give you guys somewhat of a step-by-step. This is everything that we're gonna need if you're following this recipe. You're gonna need 3 tomatoes. This is optional. I like spice, so this is just a serrano pepper, an onion, and 3 squashes. I'm gonna cut everything up. This is for the sauce. This is the actual main dish. To the blender, we're going to add our 3 chopped tomatoes, our serrano peppers, garlic clove, and 1/4 of an onion. This is optional, but to give it a better tomato taste, I'm gonna add some tomato paste to it. You can also add tomato bouillon if you don't have tomato paste. Now you're gonna add black pepper and salt to taste. So you're just gonna add some water, and now it's ready to blend. The next step after the sauce is done is we're gonna add some avocado oil to the pan, and then we're gonna go ahead and then saute some onions. This is also a preference. I love onion, and it's not enough that it's only in the sauce, so I'm putting more in the actual dish. At this point I'm also going to add the 3 calabacitas that I chopped up. At this point, I'm gonna add some of my canned corn. This is also preference, however much you want, but it does give it a very good flavor. Put a little mix just to stir everything in. I'm definitely gonna add more onion because that was not enough. Afterwards, take a strainer and strain the sauce in here. At this point, let it come to a boil. Once it reduces and changes color, that's how you know it's going to be ready. So we're gonna let that happen, and then I'm gonna show you guys the end result where I add some cheese in there. When it's done, it should look something like this. The sauce has changed color and it is reduced, and now it's ready to plate. Okay, so this is my bowl, and I'm going to be adding a cheese stick just because I want some cheese in there. I'm opting for a healthier low skin mozzarella stick, but it'll melt very quickly because it's still very hot. It's gonna add a good flavor to it, so I definitely recommend. You can either add it to your single bowl or in the big pot, but since I'm sharing and I don't know if everyone wants cheese, I'm just adding it to mine. Okay, you guys, this is my lunch. It looks super good. It only took about 30 to like 40 minutes to prep and cook. The cook time was a lot less, but to prep everything obviously took a little bit longer. I'm gonna do a little taste test with you guys, but it looks super good. It's still piping hot, so I'm a little scared. You can have the first bite if you want. I imagine you're like, ew, that's disgusting. Other than just burning my tongue off, that's actually very good. And did you guys see how much I had left over? That is going to be enough to lunch prep for the week. This is why I love making big quantities of food whenever I cook, so that I don't have to worry about cooking the next couple of days. I wish it was a little bit spicier because I don't even taste the serrano pepper I put in, but I was scared to put in a lot more because I do have gastritis. I have mentioned that before, so I have to take care of my stomach when it comes to eating the spicy stuff. But this is so good, and I love how much corn I put in. I put a lot of corn in. After the camera went off, I put even more, but it's worth it because I absolutely love corn. But I hope you guys enjoyed that lunch recipe. For dinner, I'm still debating what I'm gonna make, but I think it's going to be fish. But I'm going to finish up my lunch, and I'm gonna see you guys later when it's dinner time. So I'm in the kitchen. It's time to cook dinner. I decided that I'm going to do a broccoli, quinoa. I'm going to do some baked catfish. I feel like it'll be fairly easy because if you put it in the oven, I don't really count it as cooking because you're just seasoning it and putting it away and forgetting about it, and then it'll be done and good to eat. So really the only thing that I have to do is the quinoa, which I'm making quinoa for the first time. So I'm kind of nervous. I do have minute rice as a backup, but we're just hoping that it comes out right. And then I know people have their mixed opinions on frozen vegetables that you put in the microwave and they're done. Listen, I'm also one of those people that I feel like it's just the lazy way out. I'm not feeling like cooking that much today. So I have a broccoli in a bag that I'm gonna steam up in the microwave. I'm gonna follow the quinoa instructions on the back and just make it how it says. It pretty much looks like how you make a rice. So we're gonna see. I know a lot of people say that you have to wash it because it has like a bitter taste to it if you don't wash it. So the quinoa is actually already cooking. I'm going to bring it to a boil and then cover it and let it simmer. That's what the instructions said. Anyways, I'm about to get started on seasoning the catfish, and basically I just have to wait till everything's done. So very quick and simple, easy dinner, but that's fine because I want to spend some time going outside. It is beautiful. This weather in Chicago right now is reminding me so much of the fact that it's about to be spring and the summer is coming, and I'm so excited. I even got some tulips for National Women's Day that just passed. They are absolutely beautiful. Like, you can't tell me they're not. I'm obsessed. I love flowers. I love pink. It's just reminding me of the summer and the spring, the weather being in the 60s, 70s. But I'm actually gonna change out the water to my tulips. I have to feed them. So I'm gonna do that, and in the meantime, wait till my oven preheats so I can start on my catfish. It is time for dinner. I swear that every time I have this camera on, you guys see me with the same PJs. I literally have a whole storage bin full of PJs. That's all I got this Christmas was PJs, and I wear the same PJs on repeat. It's insane, but ignore that. I'm finally going to dig into my dinner that I made earlier. It's just some broccoli with some cheddar cheese on it, the quinoa, and then the baked catfish. I did put some guacamole on my plate right here just because I heard that quinoa can be very bland and just not that great, and I was making it for the first time, so I didn't season it, didn't do anything to it, just cooked it according to the instructions. So I'm definitely gonna search up quinoa recipes, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the best this time around. So the guacamole is just backup. I'm going to get some broccoli with some cheddar cheese on it, some of the quinoa. I definitely see what people mean by quinoa being absolutely bland. It doesn't taste like anything, so the guacamole is probably definitely needed, but I can see why people eat it. It's healthier, bland, easy to get down. Now it's time to try the catfish, which I'm really nervous for. It's my first time ever cooking catfish. I did a lemon pepper catfish, so we're going to see how I feel about this because I'm not the biggest fan of fish. I like fried catfish, which is the only form I've had catfish in before, and I like it a lot more than I like salmon. Salmon is one of those fishes I say I like, but I can only eat it when it's like drowned in sauce because otherwise I really don't like the fishy taste. Obviously that's not the healthiest, and catfish is one of those fishes I think I could like without all that extra stuff. So you're gonna see. That's actually really good, and the fish is super moist and flaky. Overall, this dinner is a 10 out of 10. It is so good. I'm about to finish this dinner up with my water and probably later on do a little snack. Just because today I've been feeding for something sweet, I might eat a little Yasso yogurt ice cream bar, which if you haven't ever heard of those, definitely recommend for a healthier alternative to ice cream. But that pretty much concludes today's video. That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner as a girly trying to be in her healthy girl journey era. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you got something out of it, a little recipe that you can make. If it inspires you to go find your own recipes. Enough of the yapping. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.